Peace, my family, and right back to all the woke ones out there and those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This is your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly. I just want to send all that good healing energy your way and hope you all are out there keeping your mind right in that good 9 mind. Welcome. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys are keeping yourselves at a high frequency and dismissing and ignoring the lows. I came on here to speak about it is time to walk to your destiny. Oh yes, it is time to walk in your destiny. Universal, right knowledge, right wisdom, and right overstanding that leads to sound, right reasoning. The science of Nwapu, the science of the woolly-haired beings, the science of the melanated children all over the planet. Everything was being taught to you for a reason. And the Most High sends prophets. Have you been paying attention to the messengers? Have you been paying attention? Because each one, generationally, has given a message to our people. And it was for you to take it all in. Each prophet, take it all in. Get the message. And on to the teachings of Dr. Malachi Z, our master teacher, which is going to renew your history and let you know exactly who you are and give you the facts, the science behind it all. Of this world, as above, so below, and above, beyond. We have to understand that he broken the teachings down in different schools of thought to break the spell and to get you out of the mental states, the spiritual states, the physical states, the spiritual states that we were in and that some people are still in. To understand who you are. Broken down into the degree of Christism, the degree of Mohammedanism, the degree of Christism, the Torah, Mosesism, Revelations, the Quran. And let me just say that one more time, because everything is connected. It's the Torah, it's Revelations. Then it leads you up to the Quran. Then it leads you up to the ancient tablets, the book, the great book of the living, the holy tablets. In between all that, the lost books of the Bible, stuff that was taken out, take a look at that. It's going to help you piece some things together as well. The book of Dafa, all these things are in the holy tablets, breaking down the true story of the Anunnaki, breaking down the true story of the ancient ones, the science of Nuwapu, science of creation, what happened to our people, all for you to eat up. What do I mean by eat up? Read, ingest, digest, learn, study, because you're going to need to be taught. You see, in this room, to get up out of here and get back to the Most High, you must know the truth. So that means you must be taught. You must know the scriptures. You must know the words of the Most High. You must know the ancient knowledge. You must know these things, because this is going to lead you up and get you back to your true purpose, to your destiny of who you truly are. Know thyself, right? So you must know. Now, although we have distractions here on the planet, and again, the low vibrational energies that's wanting to keep you trapped and stuck in the state that you're in, the mental, the physical, the spiritual states of existence, which is a trap, by the way, keeping you stuck in addictions and the pulls and the likes of dislikes of this world, not really knowing, just believing. That's still a form of doubt. Not knowing what it is, just believing. And you can believe something, in the words of our master teacher, and be completely wrong. That's why it's so crucial for people to read and get the true language of the scriptures and break it down, to understand the true stories behind what's really being said, so you can understand what truly happened to us as a people and what this world really is. And the thing about it is, people can say, well, I just don't have the time to do that. But guess what? We have to learn how to create time for things that are priority, for things that should be at the top of the pyramid in your life, for your soul's sake. That should be the best of your being. And it should matter, again, for you to reach your highest potential. Because a lot of people are sleeping on themselves, distracted with the world, too worldly, just going along, listening to everybody that think they know what they're speaking of, but don't know half of what they're speaking about. Because again, a lot of people don't read. And people think that the books aren't real. And let me just say, the Most High has sent his messengers down with scrolls, with knowledge, and also to write things down in scrolls and books, so that you will know these things, because you were supposed to know these things. You were supposed to know. You were supposed to know these things. You were supposed to know the right knowledge, so you can understand and know how to move, because we die for the lack of knowledge, not understanding our true identity, not even knowing why we're here. Don't even question, how did we even get here? on this planet. What is this planet? Questions are good, but we were taught not to question anything. Just believe, right? But that, my loves, was a trap. We must know the truth. We must know about things. That's what gives you the proper tools you need to be successful in this realm. The 3D realm, you know? And it's a lot to learn, you know? And with the schools of thought, it is real. The mystery schools are real. The Anunnaki are real. By the way, the Neteru are real. By the way, our prophets are real. By the way, and they were all melanated beings. And so, to know this, the Most High has sent these scriptures for us to understand and know how to move, to renew our history and get to know our true selves. It says on the pyramids, know thyself. It's extremely important to prepare for the hereafter, the afterlife, eternal life, to understand how the rims work, understand how the heavens work, bringing the heavens down to earth. You must understand how it works. You have to bring in that paradise within. Collectively, if everybody can get their minds right, collectively, we can bring it on in mentally. And it's happening, by the way. Let me just say. And it's a beautiful thing. So we have to begin to love who we are once again. And it's again to love each other once again. Show care for one another once again. Because we are all one. Understanding our true identity, understanding what happened to us as a people, understanding everything is connected, understanding that we must know these things so you don't continue to keep falling for the traps and get confused out here, because you know where confusion come from. Lower vibrational evil waves, and this is spiritual. So if you're dwelling in those states, they can latch onto you, and you really have to do, like a spiritual cleanse and get on the ball, realizing that we've been duped, we've been tricked, we have been deceived. You know how they say, he deceived the whole world, not just a certain part of the world, the whole world. Have you been paying attention to the mindsets of the people in the world? Understanding that the reason why we're in these situations is because of not listening to the Most High. It's about obedience. The Most High gives you free will to make good decisions as gods and goddesses, as children of the Most High. Good decisions. So, guess what? It's all on you. What you gonna do? You know? You see? The self-destruction part all has to deal with us. All has to deal with you. Keyword, self. Self-destruction. We are doing it to ourselves. And we have to remember and move past those thoughts that keep you down, that make you think that you are not worthy. And that's what they want you to think, that you are not worthy to be amongst the angels and the higher realms again, getting back to the supreme being state that you once were, being a supreme being again in your highest form, your higher self, your true nature. Oh yes, it's time to get on the ball. It's time to catch up. It's time to raise your frequencies and raise your vibrations. The reason why you need to do that, because you must be taught. To reach the higher realms, you must be taught. There's no getting away from that or escaping that. You must know the truth. You must know the scriptures. You must know the ancient writings. You must study. You must read. You must know. Because then that will, my dear, make you free from the prison of the mind, the prison of the soul, the spirit. Make you free. It is all on you to free your mind, to free your soul. It is all on you so your soul doesn't get trapped in 3D. It's all on you. What you gonna do? It's your decision at the end of the day. The Most High has given us responsibility of our own lives. And yes, getting distracted from the world and making excuses will not help. We have to understand that what the distractions are and what the traps are. And again, if you just go back to the stories and the scriptures and the ancient writings of learning from your ancestors and things that they went through and how, they dealt with certain things. A great example of how to get back to your true selves and know how to maneuver this room is the book of Adaf, Enoch. And again, he was so good. So why not go and read that story and see what he did that was so great? Learn from the best, from one of the best that did not have to die, He was so good, the Most High took him up. You know what I'm saying? So for people that sit here and say, it's too hard, I don't know if I can do this. If you already thinking those thoughts, you've already defeated your own self. Because it's all in the mind. You have to start feeding yourself positive thoughts, speaking to yourself with courage, speaking to yourself with strength, words. Not speaking down on yourself. Seek highly of your being. You can do this. You can reach your higher selves. You can reach your highest potential. You are loved, if you didn't know, beyond this world, beyond measure. But again, for you to know that you have to feed your soul the good old soul food, my people. You gotta feed your soul the good old soul food. And when I say my people, I'm just speaking to my spiritual soul family. It's nothing to do with being highly of myself as far as saying my people, like you are my people. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it just to say my soul family, just to be clear. And again, we have to understand that we got some work to do, and it starts with you. It starts with you wanting to do better, taking a good person and becoming better. Because you are good, and you have also evil in you, the natures, but it's all about becoming good again and conquering this world and conquering the traps. Oh yes, because that is the only way you're going to get up out of here for your soul's sake and have a soul once you leave this room. Or again, from what I learned, you might learn the lesson in other realms, in other lower realms. But let me just say, wouldn't you want to learn the lesson right now? In the lifetime that we're living right now. Correct yourself right now while you have time. Wouldn't you want to do that right now? Because we're not in that time of play. It's not that time. We actually never been in that time. That's another trap. People think the things are a joke. People playing games with people's souls and lives like it's a game. Not realizing that, oh yes, it's love. But if you don't move in the words of the Most High and getting back to being obedient and breeding, because you're going to need to be taught again to get up out of here when the time comes. And be prepared for the changes that's going to be happening on the planet. To understand so you won't be in fear and not knowing what's going on around here. Because you're too distracted with the worldly side. You're too worldly around this thing. It's time to make a good decision for yourself. And this is not about instilling fear, my people. This is about love. Truth is truth, in the words of our master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. And love is truth. And wouldn't you want to say, would love be not telling you the truth? Or would it be just letting you go on, let you think what you're going to think, believe whatever you're going to think, without actually just telling you what it is, the truth of the matter? That's love. And again, people have to stop being afraid, because if you're fearing, you're in low vibrational states, and you got to cleanse yourself and move with love. That's the high frequency. And so, I'm going to stop right there and let y'all know again that it's all love, my family, and peace.